now we'll get into our magnetism. So really tapping into what's possible and just feeling like your natural magnetism. Because as a generator, as a manifesting generator, you are a natural magnet. Like that's how your aura is created, or not created, but designed. You're designed to pull things towards you into your aura. And so your aura is about 4 to 5 feet all around you. And we pull our desires towards us. And we practice this in module 1 at the end, tapping into this magnetism and into this desire. But now we're really going to learn how to turn it up. So, as humans, we have these desires, but what we do is we go straight into the head. We go straight into the how, the when, the where. When is it going to happen? We go, oh, I want a new partner, or I want a new job, and then we're like, where is it? And we really are looking for like this instant gratification, instead of playing in the desire, playing in that whole journey to the desire, because we want the whole thing to feel good. We don't want to be working for our desires. We really want to be working with them. And we really want it to be this pure desire. We don't want to ever be making our desires conditional. We don't ever want to feel like I have to be something in order to receive the desire. And we don't ever want to do something to get something, because that's usually where we end up. We end up in this entanglement of, oh, I'm doing this to get the client. I'm doing this to get the money. I'm doing this to get something, instead of this pure desire, like, oh my God, like people need to hear this. So I'm going to write this piece of content, or I'm going to create this course. Like with this mastermind, it was completely pure desire. Like I was so excited to teach people about their sacral power. And like, and I'm sure when you guys were, buying into this course, like you felt that. You felt the pure desire. You're like, oh my God, yeah. And yeah, you made your decision and you had your knowingness from there. So, but I remember like a year ago when I tried to launch a mastermind, it was entangled. It was messy. It was not a clear, like a clean desire. It was, I mean, there was a couple different factors, but it was a little bit of, I'm doing this to get something, instead of, oh my God, I have to do this because I'm so, so excited and I'm so lit up about it. Um, so yeah, we really want to find out, where are we doing something to get something? And like, really, what is your intention behind it? So when we are in that pure desire, our aura is open, and we're able to receive. So, but when we're like, okay, I have this desire, now I'm going to make it happen. How do I make it happen? When can I make this happen? We really put the blinders on and we shut off our magnetism. And obviously, that's not what we want to do. We want to move from the pure desire. And when we're in that desire, people can feel that. Just like when you signed up for this course, you're like, "Ooh, yeah, that's juicy." So we want to get grounded in our bodies. We want to get grounded in that desire, and really just playing in the desire, playing in, um, in that excitement, or whatever it is that you're feeling with that desire. And you're leaned back, you're in that receiving mode, and you're really just waiting for that next aligned action. So for me, like teaching this mastermind, I had the idea and I was just like, oh my God, like this would be so cool. And I really just let like the next step just flow in, just really just let the whole thing come together instead of like, oh, here's this idea, let me force it and make it happen right now. I was just like, really kind of just letting it all come together. I was like, wow, this would be so cool. And I really just let the momentum build and let it kind of show me what the next step was. Um, and yeah, every time I saw someone else talk about a mastermind, or really anytime like I saw like just anything about the sacral, I was just so lit up and I was just like, wow, yes, this is it. This is what I want to talk about. This is what I want to teach about. And it was really just listening to that. And the more um yeah, once I kind of knew like, okay, it's a mastermind, okay, it's about the sacral, and then it was, yeah, just like the next piece would drop in, and I wasn't forcing anything. I was really just allowing it to flow. So really getting into that state where you're not forcing it to happen, you're just so excited, and yeah, just staying in the desire. um, Let me know if that makes sense or if you have any questions around that. And we really want to just move from that sacral desired place. So, reflecting in your own offers right now in your business, where do they feel forced? Where do they feel like, well, I should show up that way, or I have to show up that way? Because we really want to show up in a way that's lighting us up, that feels exciting, that feels good, because that's going to give us energy instead of depleting our energy. So yeah, like I was saying, as a generator, as a manifesting generator, you're a natural magnet. You're naturally drawing things to you, but it's when we're in that desired state, when you are like lit up and turned on, that's when you're magnetic. And so it's really staying in that receptive state, staying in that lean back state where you're responding to, what your aura is, bringing to you, instead of trying to initiate, trying to force things to happen, trying to push things to happen. All of that is turning off your magnetism. So, really, the code to magnetism is being intentional with your content, being intentional with how you're showing up, being intentional with your energy. So it's really, you're not just writing content to write content. You're not, um, like, all of it gets to be art. Like, as a generator, as a manifesting generator, we are artists. Everything that we are creating is art. And so, really seeing all of your offers, all of your business as this masterpiece that you're creating. And yeah, and like, you never force art. You're never like, oh God, let me get this over with. Like, art isn't just a box that you check off. Art is something that you're like putting your heart and your soul into. And like, every step of the way is juicy and exciting and desirable. Like, the whole process is fun. And so really taking that and applying it to your business, to your offers. Um, yeah, making them like art, allowing them to be like art, not forcing them, really just allowing, the next process to be revealed. And so this is really tapping into your bigger vision, into your um, that bigger picture that you have for your business, for your brand. Um, so yeah, you're really doing this because you have something to share. You have something to say. And of course there's other people that, have something to say. But there's also more than enough room for all of us. Like, in the way that you say it is going to be completely different than the next person. And the way that you express your art is going to be totally unique in the way that um, yeah, that person receives it, like they're going to be able to get that activation or that upgrade, whatever that they're needing to receive from you. And they're drawn to you because you have that little missing piece, or whatever it is to get them to their next level, to their next step. Um, so yeah, where are you just doing things to check off the box? Like the next time that you're writing content, are you just writing it to because you should or you have to? Um, and we really don't want to do that. We want to write content when we're so inspired and we're like, oh my God, this person has to hear this. Um, so yeah, how can you treat everything in your life like art? Even when you're making your breakfast, when you're making a bath, when you're making your bed, like just infusing art into everything that you're doing.